Okay, so starting over is not a bad thing. Starting over is something actually we should be glad we're able to do. As a matter of fact, when you understand the concept and the principles of time was given to us so that we could make correction to those things that we had messed up in. If we never messed up, there would be no need for time. We could just stay in eternity and continue to operate and go on as everything is perfect. But the reality is, we don't come into this world perfect. We come in with flaws. We come in with issues. We come in with challenges. And as a result, God created time so that we could actually be able to get it right. And so when I look at time, I understand time as a slice of time is really, I see eternity as a whole pie, a complete whole pie, and time is like a slice of eternity. It is doing that slice of time that is pulled out of eternity that God allows us to get it right, so that when He places time back into eternity, which is understood as when He comes back, then we want to make sure that we go back into eternity in right standings. And so the purpose now of time really is to allow us and give us an opportunity to get those things in place that are out of place. And so restarting is not a bad thing. It's built into our DNA to restart. It's built into our creativity to restart. It's built into part of our design is being able to start over. Even if you look at it from scriptural or biblical perspective, that's why we're able to be reborn, be born again. It gives us an opportunity to rid ourselves, to overcome the failures, the mistakes that we've made in our past, and puts us in a position now where we can actually move forward and maximize these amazing opportunities. And so being able to utilize time and add purpose to time and give purpose to our time puts us in a better position, because oftentimes the mistakes that we made were made because we didn't know who we were. We didn't know who God had called us to be. We didn't know the potential that we possess. We didn't know who we were. And so when we don't know who we are and we operate based on the conformity of the world, or based on how the world has perceived us or think we should be, then that's where we have made mistakes. But typically, when we understand who we are, we limit the mistakes that we make in life, because we're operating based on purpose versus just happenstance. And so in this book, one of the things I wanted to be able to articulate is to be able to get people to be okay with starting over. Starting over is okay to start over. It is amazingly okay to start over. So if we can grab that concept, then we're not afraid to hit the restart button or to hit the relaunch button and to give it another shot, give it another try. But the difference is being able to start over on purpose, because and what I mean by that is that I allow my purpose to become my directional guide, my guide for me. When I know my purpose, then my purpose becomes very directional for me. It takes me in a direction. It takes me into a place. It takes me on a journey. And it does not have destiny tied to it, although it does have success levels that are attached. So although I've reached a place of success, it doesn't mean that there's not more purpose for me to live out. And so when I understand my purpose, then it's kind of like going north. I can go north 100 miles, but no matter how far I go north, there's always more north to go. And my purpose is the same way, but knowing the direction to be able to go in is really tied to us understanding our purpose. So when I know my purpose now, what I see happening is my purpose now tells me, when I have a vision, when I have a plan that is tied to my purpose, that is defined by my purpose, that is directed by my purpose, then the vision, the plan that I have written for my life now will tell me, think for me. It tells me how to make decisions. It tells me the choices I should make. It tells me where to spend my money. When I have a vision and a plan, it tells me who to spend time with. My vision and plan tells me who to eliminate out of my life. My vision and my plan tells me who I need to add in. It tells me who to seek after. It tells me who to run from. Because when you have a vision and plan, man, it's amazing that it takes the stress out of life. And so, but your vision plan is important that it is tied to your purpose of who you are, because that is why you were created. And when you look at why you were created, you should have a concept and an understanding that I was created to solve a problem. I was created to be a solution. I was created to fill a place, to fill a void, and I was created to exercise my gift in a certain arena. And so when I know my purpose, it now puts me in a better position now to exercise my gift in a certain arena, in a certain place. And it's amazing what takes place, because now I can take this vision, this purpose, this idea of who I am, and I can begin to now live my life without having to do it through experiments. So this is puts me in a position now where I'm very productive, I'm very efficient, I'm very focused, I'm purpose driven, I have a purposeful direction in my life. And so this is what this book is about. Starting Over on Purpose is really a book that is about helping people understand that, number one, that it's okay to start over. Number two, that that's a part of our DNA. As a matter of fact, it's normal to be able to hit the restart, because we live inside in a place, we live in time. We don't live in eternity, we live in time. And so the purpose of time is to give us an opportunity to make correction to those things that we have didn't get it right the first time. So that's my thought.